You could have perfect grammar, perfect vocabulary, and still sound like you're reading from a textbook.
Wait, really?
The difference? A few small phrases that native speakers use without even thinking. Hey, I'm Raya.
And I'm Alex. Let's get into it. Raya, I had this moment the other day. I was talking to a native speaker and they said, "Come to think of it, maybe we should reschedule."
What did you think?
I had no idea what "come to think of it" meant. I just smiled and nodded.
And that's exactly the problem. You understood every single word, but not the phrase.
Right. Like the words were fine, but the meaning just didn't land.
That's what these phrases do. They're invisible to native speakers, but confusing to everyone else. Here's what you need to understand. Sounding natural isn't about speaking faster or using bigger words.
So, what is it?
It's about the small connective phrases. The ones people use to think out loud, to agree, to soften what they say. These are the phrases that make a conversation feel real.
So they're not just filler, they actually do something?
Exactly. They carry meaning, tone, and personality, all at once. Here's the rule. Don't translate these phrases. Just learn what they do.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Doesn't mean, do you understand my words? It means, I want to check that we're on the same page.
So it's more about connection than comprehension?
Exactly. Learn the function, not the translation. Okay, 10 phrases. Let's go. Number 1. You know what I mean?
When do people use this?
When you want to check that someone is following you. It's not really a question. It's more like saying, "Are you with me?"
It was just so exhausting. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Number 2. That makes sense.
To say you understood something?
Yes. When someone explains something and you get it, instead of, "I understand," you say, "That makes sense." It sounds much more natural.
Oh, so that's why the meeting moved. That makes sense.
Exactly. Number 3. I see what you mean. Slightly. That makes sense is about logic. I see what you mean is more about perspective. Like, I understand your point of view.
So, I see what you mean is a bit more empathetic?
Yes, good catch. Number 4. To be honest.
People say this before telling the truth?
They say it before sharing a real opinion, especially when it might be unexpected. It softens what comes next.
To be honest, I didn't really enjoy the movie.
Natural. Number 5. At the end of the day.
It's not about time, right?
Right. It means when everything is considered, like the final conclusion.
At the end of the day, what matters is that we tried.
Exactly. Number 6. Come to think of it.
This is the one that confused me.
It means, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You use it when something just occurred to you.
Come to think of it, I've heard that phrase before.
Perfect. Number 7. Now that you mention it.
How is this different from come to think of it?
Come to think of it, you thought of it yourself. Now that you mention it, someone else's words triggered the thought.
So it's like, your words reminded me of something.
Exactly. Number 8. If anything.
What does this one do?
It's used to add emphasis or go in the opposite direction. Like, I'm not tired. If anything, I have too much energy.
The movie wasn't too long. If anything, it could have been longer.
Good. Number 9. It's not a big deal.
To say something isn't important?
Yes, when you want to reassure someone or minimize a problem. Very common in casual English.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Natural. And number 10, either way.
Like, no matter what?
Exactly. It means the result is the same regardless of which option is chosen.
Either way, we should leave early just to be safe.
Perfect. You've got all 10.
Raya, why don't language classes teach these?
Because they're not grammar rules, and they're not vocabulary. They live somewhere in between.
In between?
They're social phrases. They manage the flow of conversation, the pauses, the agreement, the thinking out loud. Classes don't know where to put them.
So they're everywhere in real conversations, but nowhere in textbooks.
And that's exactly why learners sound a little off. Not because of mistakes, but because of what's missing.
Like there are gaps in the conversation that native speakers fill automatically.
And once you learn to fill those gaps, everything changes.
Let me show you what it sounds like without these phrases. Raya. Imagine we're having a casual conversation about changing plans.
Okay, I will respond formally.
Hey, I was thinking, maybe we should meet on Thursday instead of Friday?
Yes, I understand. Thursday is acceptable.
Oh, and I think the cafe on 5th Street might be closed. Just wanted to let you know.
I did not know that. Thank you for informing me.
Hear that? Correct, but robotic. Like a translated conversation.
No personality, no flow. It felt like filling out a form.
Now let's do it with the real phrases. Same situation. Raya. Use the real phrases this time.
Let's go.
Hey, I was thinking, maybe we should meet Thursday instead of Friday?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thursday works better for me anyway.
Oh, and come to think of it, that cafe on 5th might be closed. Just a heads up.
Now that you mention it, I think I heard that too. Either way, we can find somewhere else.
Exactly. It's not a big deal.
To be honest, I prefer somewhere quieter anyway.
Right? At the end of the day, we just want good coffee.
You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. Completely. Feel the difference? That felt like a real conversation. Every phrase fit perfectly. Nothing forced.
And I used 8 of the 10 phrases naturally, without planning any of them.
Because that's how it works when you really know them.
Here's what's interesting. These phrases don't just make you sound more natural, they make the other person feel more comfortable.
Because the conversation flows better?
Exactly. When you say, "I see what you mean," or "that makes sense," the other person knows you're really listening.
So they're not just about sounding native. They're about actually connecting.
And that's what real communication is. Not perfect sentences, genuine connection. Here's the truth. Fluency isn't about speaking without mistakes.
What is it then?
It's about sounding like yourself, in another language. Relaxed, natural, present.
And these phrases help with that?
They're the bridge between knowing English and living in it.
Sounding native isn't about perfection. It's about connection.
Exactly that.
Now we want to hear from you.
Which of these phrases have you heard before? And which ones are new?
Let us know in the comments.
And if you want a challenge, try using 3 of these today. In a real conversation, a text, anywhere.
Start with, "That makes sense," and, "To be honest." Those 2 are everywhere.
You'll be surprised how naturally they come.
Thanks for watching.
We really appreciate you being here.
We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everyone.